A black man says white men are weak right now. They're weak. Let's hear what he got to say.
White men are weak right now, like been weak for a long time. And I don't mean it's on some racist stuff like a genetic thing or anything like that. I mean that in a way that natural selection type of thing. Like over the last 400 years, you've had slaves, you've had immigrants, you've had black people, you've had all these people doing all these things disproportionately free. You had free labor for 400 years. You had disproportionate prison that was also free labor. You had easy pickings getting job. If you were white, you were going to get the job over a Hispanic person or a black person or whatever. And you guys hate competition. So then where's the growth? Where's the challenge of yourself that's going to make you better? And everything that the country is right now, I think, has to do with the fact that white men hate competition. You had women in the kitchen, they couldn't work, they couldn't get jobs. You had black people who redlining wouldn't allow them to move into different neighborhoods and they couldn't get certain jobs. You had immigrants who couldn't get certain jobs. So they did all the crappy jobs, everything that you didn't want to do. And their lives were really hard, meaning they had to develop character, they had to develop strength, they had to develop stress control and stress management, where you guys didn't. You just didn't. So you guys were just there hanging out, having a great time. And now where women can work now, you hate that. Women should be in the kitchen. Stop hiring women. Women shouldn't be working. Any kind of competition you hate. Black people like, oh, DEI, get DEI out of here. Stop hiring them. Because you don't want any competition. Just think about right now, the war in Iran and like all that stuff that's happening. We can barely win wars right now. Look at the white men you put in charge. Look at that. Pete Hegseth, come on. Like, think about all the black generals. You know what they had to do to get there? They were black, so I know they had to do some work to get there. Like, think about the fact that it took just a little under 400 years from black people to go to slaves to a president of the United States. Like, that's an accomplishment. White men went from all the presidents of the United States to Donald Trump. Look, you guys are going backwards. Like, it's a real thing, and I think that's the problem. You guys hate competition. You need it. You need it. I promise you, you will come out better. That's why all the stress and all the like depression and suicide counts and all that, you need the competition. Like, you really do. I think that's the problem. That's a problem that nobody wants to talk about, but I really think that's what it is.